What is the goal? What's the objective of the live stream? It's to bring real church into the houses of your community. Real church, not fake church, not pretend or a copy or a reproduction, but actual church itself. So, hi, I'm Lucas Ivey. I put this together to help my fellow sound engineers capture church for live streaming. Number one mistake would be listening to your house while you're mixing to your stream. You have to separate yourself as an engineer. You can't be in the same space as your house sound. So you got to remove yourself. So what I'm telling you is that it's hard to mix a live stream from your front of house console. If I had my preference, I would rather be stuck in a little utility closet with a pair of speakers and my iPad controlling the console, listening to the actual stream. So when you go to mix to the actual stream. Don't mix to what's coming out of the console. So that's another piece too, is your sound gets colored every time it goes through another piece of hardware. Another time there's a piece of software. You need to be listening to the end result, the stream itself. So for example, it is easier for me to mix you in my house than it is in your sanctuary. And that's true to me, and it's also true to you. And that's the difference between live streaming and front of house mixing. Okay, so now next step. Well, since people don't stop to consider the original sound. What is the goal? What's the objective of the live stream? It's to bring real church into the houses of your community. Real church, not fake church, not pretend or a copy or a reproduction, but actual church itself. So what's the best way to do that? Bring the original sound that the church produces. What's the easiest way to do that? Actually capture the room. Well, how do you do that? Well, you have the front of house speakers on and you record the room. You take room mics and you put them up. You got to play around. You got to move them around. Find the spots that are the best. But you capture that room so that, the goal is back to your congregation at home now, having church. They log into that stream and they're like, oh yeah, this sounds like church. This sounds like home. I belong here. That's your goal. That's what you're trying to capture. And there's a big piece of that is production. There's an even bigger piece though where it's engineering, knowing, hey, I'm not trying to capture the sound of a guitar. I'm trying to capture the sound of this guitar in our sanctuary. That's the reality of it. You need to know your sanctuary's natural decay, its natural reverbs sound better than your effects bus. So capture those. You can always add more reverb if you need to, but capture the room first. If you don't have room mics, that's okay. Use whatever you've got. SM57s work great. Hopefully you've got a pair of those laying around. Or more. But use whatever you have. Whatever you have available, use it. And don't fall into the trap that the room mic isn't that important or that it doesn't get a lot of attention. In reality, that's the foundation. Now, we all understand that there's going to be a lot of the natural ambience of the room in that channel, and that's the point of it. But that channel should still sound clean, clear, and recognizable. So start there. Get your room mics pumping.